I would like to see a TV show, a series like Survivor, okay, where you put a bunch of 18-year-olds on a desert island. And they have to work together to get off the island. And you only give them 4 things. You give them an analog clock, a rotary phone, a paper map, and directions in cursive. They'll be on that island longer than Gilligan. Remember that show? That was a fun show, huh? How long was that boat ride supposed to be? Yeah, yes, and the only reason you know that because there's a song attached to it, right? I remember watching as a kid and looking at how much lip gloss and how many gowns did Ginger pack for that little excursion. So there's also a thing going around when we were watching this growing up. The guys were like, who do I want to date, Ginger or Marianne? The girls are like, who do I want to be like, Ginger or Marianne? At this phase of my life, I'm going with Mrs. Howell. No, I mean, think about it. She was filthy rich. She didn't do any work. She was oblivious to the chaos around her. And at the end, somebody brought her a drink with a parasol. Okay. Back to the TV show. Back to the series. It won't even be a series. It'll be a one and done because here's what you're going to see. Okay. First episode, bunch of bandanas, 18-year-old bandanas on a beach. Paper map. Who's this Ron McNally dude? I think it's a band. And this is what you're going to see the entire episode. At the end, they're like, we're going to die. They gave us a broken map. I tried to call tech support, but the phone is broken too. Can anybody read hieroglyphics? We'll give them an added challenge. We'll put as many as we can into a 1995 Ford F-150 with roll-down windows and manual locks. Let's see how long it takes them to get out. We'll have to crack the window, give them some air. There's a clue on the cassette tape. Be happy it's not an 8-track. You can buy a clue if you write me a check. I can't write checks. And then I'll give them a second added challenge. We'll make them fold that paper map up perfectly so it fits in the glove compartment like my father taught me. And there's a third, it's kind of a challenge, but it's a shortcut to get off the island. This is what we're going to do. They can get off the island for $3.63. But here's the twist. I pay for them with a $5 bill. And if they can make perfect change, they're off the island. They'll be goners. That's it. A friend of mine said, well, why do you want to get the 18-year-olds off the island? You know, leave them there. Oh, no, I thought that was kind of harsh. You know, yeah, I thought that was, because I did enjoy teaching. And anybody who teaches, oftentimes they say, when you teach them, they teach you things. And I'd say that's true, and it's usually something I don't want to know. Because I don't know what kind of extracurricular activities these kids are involved in. I was teaching them math in the math class, and I was teaching the metric system. And as a good American, I know nothing about it. So I'm reading the manual as I'm teaching, because that's what you do when you're a sub. So out loud, I said, I always wonder what kilo meant. So Derek in the back pops up. Mrs. K, take a lunch bag, roll down a third, that's a kilo. Don't ask me what it's a kilo of. I was gonna correct his grammar, but I don't know who this kid is. Like, thanks for that information. And sometimes another student does your job for you. And I'll take the help anywhere I can get it. So I was substitute teaching in a driver's ed course. And they had a special speaker about motorcycle safety. So the kid asked a question, he goes, how do you stop a motorcycle? So the speaker says, well, how do you brake in a car? So he's like, well, first you got to get in it, all right? If you're inside it, there's a couple of wires under the steering column. No. Before I could do that, his friend Jason says, shut up. He said, how do you brake in a car, not how do you break into a car, you idiot. I'm like, thank you, Jason. You get an A+.